Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live a completely different life? An existence full of action, danger, and dark secrets? Well, get ready for an epic journey that will challenge everything you know. Our story begins in a seemingly normal world, but soon you'll realize that nothing is as it seems. Meet Akame, a young woman whose life took an unexpected turn from a young age. Driven by dark needs, her parents sold her and her sister Kurome to the powerful empire. What followed was merciless training, designed to transform these children into perfect killing machines. Akame and Kurome were subjected to trials that would test even the strongest souls. Deprived of a normal childhood, they were shaped to become ruthless assassins, devoid of emotion. However, even in the face of such cruelty, a spark of humanity persisted within Akame. She watched in silence as the empire corrupted, suffocating its own people with relentless oppression. And it was at this critical moment that Akame made a bold decision that would forever change the course of her life. When sent to eliminate the legendary General Negenda, leader of the rebels known as Night Raid, Akame was confronted with an impossible choice. On one side, there was her unquestionable loyalty to the empire that raised her. On the other, Negenda's caustic words echoed in her mind, exposing the dark truths behind the oppressive regime. In an act of supreme courage, Akame renounced her former loyalties and joined the rebels of Night Raid. This decision marked the beginning of an all-out war against the corrupt empire, an epic fight for freedom and justice. From that moment on, Akame found herself immersed in a world of deadly conspiracies, betrayals, and fierce battles. Alongside her new comrades in arms, she faced formidable enemies, each more dangerous than the last. There were moments of triumph, like when Akame challenged the legendary Zanku, the Decapitator, in a deadly duel. With movements quick as lightning, she dodged his fatal blows, seizing every gap to counterattack with lethal precision. However, the war also brought devastating losses. Akame witnessed the fall of close friends, like the gentle Shiel, whose death left a void in her heart. It was in those moments she wondered if she would ever get used to the pain of losing loved ones. But Akame was not the only one facing inner demons. Her sister Kurome, now a fierce enemy, was a constant reminder of the dark past they shared. In epic confrontations, blades clashed as the sisters fought for dominance, each representing a side of the war. And then, there was Tatsumi, the young recruit whose pure heart and unwavering determination captivated Akame from the start. Together, they formed a lethal partnership, facing powerful enemies like the relentless Esteth, the Empire's most feared general. The final battle against Esteth was a spectacle for the senses. Akame, driven by unwavering determination, delivered deadly strikes with her legendary sword Murasame. The clash of steel echoed across the battlefield as they dueled, each movement a deadly dance. But even victory came at a bitter cost. Akame emerged from the battle with indelible scars, not just on her body but also on her soul. The curse of Murasame, once a deadly blessing, now slowly corroded her own life. Even in the face of such adversity, Akame never gave up. She refused to rest while chaos and disorder persisted in the new empire. With unwavering determination, she embarked on a journey to find a cure for the curse consuming her. Her quest led her to distant and mysterious lands, where ancient secrets awaited to be uncovered. And it was on these adventures that Akame found unexpected new friendships, like the brave Hinata, whose swordsmanship was as sharp as her determination. Together, they faced formidable enemies, like the fearsome Yomaheim, a warrior whose lineage combined the power of dangerous beasts with human cunning. In epic confrontations, blades sang as Akame and Yomaheim dueled, each movement a deadly dance of grace and power. But Akame's journey wasn't just about bloody battles. There were moments of introspection, where she reflected on the price of freedom and the meaning of a life well lived. In her darkest hours, she remembered the smiles of her fallen comrades, swearing to honor their memories with every breath. And so, the story of Akame continues, an epic saga of courage, sacrifice, and unwavering determination. She is a warrior whose journey transcends the bounds of what is possible, inspiring all those who long for a better world. So, I ask you, are you ready to embark on this epic journey? Get ready to be swept away by an adventure like no other, where the impossible becomes reality and the most unlikely heroes emerge from the darkest shadows. But beware, for this story is not for the faint of heart. It will challenge your beliefs, test your limits, and leave you longing for more. So, get comfortable because Akame's journey is just beginning. And when it all ends, you will never be the same again. After all, who knows what dark secrets still await to be revealed?